Here we go. We're good to go. Even though my green screen cam is now acting a bit weird because it's very, very bright here at the moment. Yeah, this is the downside to having the sort of green screen cam that I've got at the moment, is it works a lot more optimally when the background behind me is dark and the light's shining onto me. When that happens, I can get like really crystal clear, perfect, as good as a green screen is. The downside is when it's days like today it is in the UK, when it's really freaking bright, even through my curtains, and I have to have the ring light on anyway because otherwise it just makes it even worse. It kind of clips a little bit, but that's, I imagine even if I had a green screen, it would probably be doing the same sort of thing as well. But, it's was it the X-Cam? I think it's called, yeah, the X-Cam, and I've had this. I was lucky enough to be able to purchase many years back when I first started doing streaming with this cam, a lifetime subscription, and honestly I can say that if you don't have the room for a green screen, like myself, it's worth it. It's seriously worth it. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do like the product. Right, okay, enough shilling. Right, we're going to be back in the New Vegas Chronicles today. Now, I mentioned this when I was playing No Man's Sky last week, that even playing the game off stream, so to speak, like my main save, I am not happy with the progress because leveling the skills was taking so long, and it was causing a bottleneck in the projects. Like a major bottleneck. So whilst I was improving them and I'm trying to, speed things up, like with learning, training, things like that, I was getting nowhere. It was just getting slow. And I don't mean the game was getting slow. It was just like literally by the very nature of the game. The higher up you level, the harder it gets. So it's like part of. Now it makes sense, but it's also perfect for me when I'm not playing on stream, but not so much when it's pretty much be me. I'll start saying this again. If I was doing this on stream, it would be basically about 3 or 4 streams of me just pretty much just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't want to do that, because I do want to make some progress in this game. Like I've got the caravans and the ruins and stuff I want to try out. There is a plot to this game overall, and there is an overall goal if you want it, but basically build a starship and launch, which is probably going to be the point when I will that'll probably be what I'll end up doing. But there's a lot that can be done, and I'm just making no progress with it. So let me just check, make sure I'm setting up right. Yeah, bringing in some help. Excuse me. You'll notice that I've called the stream bringing in some help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's kind of a bit cheaty, but I swear on my cat's life that the 2 characters I have got are legit. Yes, obviously there's the whole modding stuff and all the other gubbins as well, but I am not kidding when I've shown it on the stream before when I had Jade, I think their name was, yeah, Jade. I've brought, on literally the first map, I managed to get a Archite crystal, which pretty much turned them from a normal baseline human into pretty much a genetic demigod. And then later on, I had a Custodes join me, and she's been absolutely freaking brutal as like my head of security. So what I'm going to do is I've copied them over in. Actually, I'm trying to load the game up, and you'll see what I've done. You will see. Right. So this is where I got up to. So you can see that there's like bottleneck, autosaves, and other bits and pieces. But this is where I was testing to see if the process would work. But it does. It's just I didn't really tinker around too much with it. I just thought, if I import something from like a different save, would it cause issues for the game? Like, would it crash, or will they integrate okay into the 2 bits and pieces? Yeah, that's worked out fine. But what I need to do is, first of all, before I bring them in, is I need to build two new bedrooms for them. Now, it may also cause a problem as well because one of the characters, Jade, is in my off-stream save. She is married, so I'm wondering if it's just going to copy her stats and not like her relationships and things like that. Because sorry, scratching it when my cat scratched me the other day, so we're doing that. So yeah, this may cause problems. It may not. I have tried testing it. I don't think it's going to cause any issues, but there would just be, well, we will cross those bridges when we come to it, if nothing else. But at the very, very least, I need to have a couple of maxed out characters. I think what the issue was, well, it's not an issue, but the mistake, I think would be a better way to describe it, I have made. Yes, I have done some building as well. Was that I had too many characters to begin with. I should have really focused on one or two, which is what I did with Jade and I forget her name, Callie. I think her name is. Because they were the only real sort of characters who could do anything. They did everything. So when I leveled them up by playing it, it just went so quick because they were the only ones who were capable of doing anything. So they're the only ones I picked to do anything, and it became a spiral. Because I've got something like about 20 to 30 new colonists now, including the kids, it's kind of like spread out a little bit. So no one's leveling as fast. So I think what I'm going to have to do from this point on, I'm going to have to put a hold on accepting any new colonists for a while, because yes, it's great to have extra bodies, but if let's say there's 100 points of work done and it's spread amongst 50, they're only going to get like 50% of the XP. Whereas before, on my off-stream save, I was doing it, one person was getting 100% of the XP, so which is why they were leveling faster. Right. Also, I think when my Jade's a mechanite as well, which means I'm going to have like mechs and other bits and pieces, but you'll see why. So first of all, I'm going to go a little tour around. Yeah, some of these things are still glitching, but that's, again, that seems to be a mod issue. There's really nothing I can do about that. What I have to do is I've not been able to figure out what it is. So we'll not get rid of them, we'll send those on their way. They're going to their shuttle. Bye bye, Dennis. Bye bye, kiss ya. There's your shuttle there, Dennis. Go on, get in. In you go. In you go. Look, the shuttle's right there, right? Okay. So as you can see, I have done a little bit of work as well to try and speed things up. We have the throne room. Now, originally I was going to put it here, but then I realised it kind of makes sense just to have it in this spot over here. I'm working on getting rid of these ones that I don't need anymore. I can get somebody of that. We have quite a few buildings, but we need two more. Which again, I think they'll probably go to what's the word? They'll probably go here because they're going to be sort of like these big rooms here, or maybe I'll stick them down here. I don't know. So you've got everyone else over here. I've expanded the genetics labs, as you can see. Now I've put those things here at a distance because that tells me that's as far as I can go before they're out of range of that. So you can see that's basically, no, it's not what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I might be able to move that. Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, as you can see, I can. That's like as far as I can go. So I can sort of do it. It's almost like a circle, almost around. That'll be space for like the gene banks and everything else as well. This I am setting up for a very particular thing called the. Well, it's basically like the ultimate project that goes along with the genomorpher. So, yep. Also got some starting to build up the power plant over here. You see the batteries are nice and full. I have the workbench. So basically goes the Astra Militarum, which is basically the Imperial Guard, Space Marines, Custodes, Primarchs. I'm expanding the vehicle bay here, so I think this is going to be big enough to put the the bigger vehicles in, but the really, really big boys are going to be going like in this sort of section here. So it's like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 in the middle. Okay, over here, I have put in, now these things should help keep animals trained and chilled and just generally, you know, sort of stop them from going absolutely wibbly. In the process, I managed to pick up some, what they call, devil, they call them the devil sheep, and basically they just have, where is it? They just basically have like those things. I've made this into a drone room. Obviously this is where the bottleneck and stuff was happening, because I need to have like the drones at a certain level. I have a hydroponics bay 100% dedicated to filling in these things for the Replomat. I have done bits and pieces over here, but I have also started work properly on this. As you can see, we've got some gambling tables as well, and a Pezak table there. We have, now a lot of these don't have any earnings, or apart from that one there. That one has a lifetime's earnings of 20 silver, $20. You see, that's something good, but I'll be expanding this as well. This is going to be where the museum is going to go. I am going to have to move this archaeology table up to, I think, probably here, and have this spot for, I may even put like a sort of tradesman's entrance, if you'll pardon the expression, there, so people so they can come in, do whatever, like, and then this whole area here is going to be, you know, like where things are displayed, like the plinths and stuff like that. So yes, this will still be the restaurant. Still keeping that. There you go. That's it. And then, like, yep, over here. Well, I'm still keeping the original plan, but now I've got the props thing sorted out. I'll be able to put in decorations and things like that. So, like here, for example, if I look at the other thing, but I do need lots of silver for the decoration. That's the thing. So looking at this, I think it's furniture, props. Oh, props it's called, right? So let's have a look at because obviously this is going to be like different bits and pieces here. So let's have a look at say furniture. You know, I could have shelves with boxes. Like in here, for example, it'll be perfect to have it, you know, all this area like that, because it's just going to be empty decoration, things like that. Oh, here we go. Desk. This is what I wanted. Yes, the desk. Let's put the desk there. There you go. Boom. Now we have like an ATM here as well, because I think the idea of having like an ATM as people walk in, we'll put 3 of them there so it looks balances out. Boom. Okay. You can have like a washing machine. A modern art sculpture, of course. No. You know, like sort of put those, I don't know, like there or something. But the props one is, I want to do that not so much last, but I want to make sure that that is kind of the, what do you call it? What's what I'm looking for? Oh, what's the word? Basically, I want to do it so that I have no idea where I was going with that sentence. Okay, let's just stop there. Right. So yeah, there's other things as well. Like there's a lot of like decorations and things like that. But there's also as well things that can be found when I do the expedition or the caravan expeditions. And I've got the map somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. If I use that, that will show me the source warehouse, or a source warehouse, which now I have tested these things out again just to see if they worked all right. Yes, they did work okay, but they have multiple levels because of, again, the more stuff that's been added. But they are not exactly places where my standard colonists can go. So it's like, yeah, I kind of need to have someone who's a little bit more beefed up, shall we say. So, and I've just seen that door is now in the wrong place. That's going to annoy me now. Right, that is definitely going to annoy me. That should have been there. That's going to annoy me. I mean, I know this is out of whack, but it's, you know, it's mostly centralized, so I can tolerate it. But it's this being out of line of that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's the basic plan of it. I have started, you know, sort of organising the fridge as well, and you can see it's a lot more organised now. It looks a lot emptier than it was before, and in many ways it is, because as I was doing stuff, I let things go rotten, but it's kind of deliberate, because now I've got all these bits organised. Like, say for example, like there for example, we've got beer. Right, I can make a beer, and we'll pop that, boom, there. We have a thing there for venison, so let's just switch that to, let's say, meat, and we'll pop that there. So as you see, as new things come in, I'm going to expand it. Plus, I've also put a second airlock down the back here, so people who want to put anything in here don't have to go all the way down there, all the way back in here. They can just go into there, back out again. So quite a bit there. Obviously, this is going to be for the abominations. This will be for something that I haven't unlocked the thing for yet, but we will get there. The other thing I do need to work on is we need to work on the rhino, because before we can send people out on expeditions, we need to start building the next tier of vehicles. Now, I can't remember what they come under, if they're under... so actually, I've got some vehicles here. Now, I've got the bench and stuff like that, but no, we need the rhino. We need the rhino again. So let's I remember what it comes under. Yeah, let me just for a moment. Let's see. Sort this out again. No, it's not that one. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Is it Rimworld? I think it's Rimworld. Stillion. No. Oh yeah, here we go. Imperial vehicles, that's what I need. Look at those bad boys. Oh, the Baneblade, yeah. A driver and 5 gunners. Yep, so yeah, we need Imperial vehicles. So let's queue that up, and then actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just let's just do that, because this will unlock all the other bits and pieces that I need, like the vehicle bench and all that kind of thing. So now thinking about it, I may even put the vehicle bench the vehicle bench stuff. I might even put it like on here, like one there kind of thing, depending on how much space it takes up. So it's like specific. I can put over there really. Right, so they're gonna be working on that. We also need to set up 2 new buildings or residences, bedrooms for the 2 new folks, but I want them to be sort of separate because they are kind of important, so I want them to have their own little area, and I'm trying to think where will be a good spot. Oh, okay, let's put them in the middle here. Right, let's put them in the middle. So let's look at the blueprints. No, but let's look at the prefabs. There you go. Bedrooms. Small double. Cottage double. How much space does that take up? 11 by 11. Just export it to see. Let's do it for facing south. Okay, it's not too bad. So we can put one there and one there. Right. So these are going to be like the deluxe premium buildings. Right. So because I've done a lot of stuff there, let's do a new save. New guests. But new guests being people from another dimension, technically speaking. Right. So I'm probably going to have to rebuild these or do something else with them, but these will be the beds I will dedicate to to the new people. These are the top. This is basically going to be for my my colony leader and my custodians. So it makes sense to have them with the top tier bedrooms. I mean, these ones are good. These ones are good. All right. Obviously, I have to wait till everything is sorted, like for the drones and whatnot. They have to be recharged. Good evening. So yeah, once these bedrooms have been made, I will bring them in. But as you can see, it's the throne room is kind of the jade throne will be replaced with the Psy throne from Warhammer 40k, or the golden throne, I should say. But that's a stand-in at the moment. It's the jade meditation throne. So this is the throne room, and the way it's been designed, it's I've swapped over some bits and pieces, tweaked it a little bit here and there, but essentially I'm going to like sort of use this as the base point, and then I will build off around it. Like maybe put like an extra wing on here for like the custody stuff, or you know, like the real like imperial like 40k stuff will be up here, that kind of thing. Alright, so we have Yahubi has a nice inspiration, good for him. Yeah, as you can see, this is, like I say, this is going to slowly take place, slowly take shape. But what I first of all need to do is I need to move this archaeology desk. I need to move that. Let's say, let's put that in the middle. Let's put that there. I want to keep these bits open. No Man's Sky patch. Okay, fair enough. There you go. So we've got like two. There should be like two things for the doors there. These I will probably keep open because these are going to be like little storage areas. There we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the smaller bit to be in the middle because that's just going to be like the work office. So there is a logic to this. There is, I swear. I'm just, like I say, this is going to be the museum. So to me, it just makes more sense to move this up here. So I'll put in like a, what do you call it, like, maybe like some glass windows so people can look in and see people working. This will be where stuff gets temporarily stored before it gets sent out into the museum, that kind of thing. Plus there's a little bit of extra room there, and if I do need to expand it, I've got a bit of a room, bit of room there. I may even put like glass windows there so you can have like a nice bit of light. No, sorry, glass walls, not glass windows. So he's off doing that. Let's see how the oh yeah, there we go. See, look, working quite nice. They're working on the project already. Oh, that's a point. I need to put down some power cables, don't I? I keep forgetting to put down power cables. Power, hidden power conduits. So let's put them along there for now, and then we'll have one power cable coming up there. And then one going along there. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I might replace the floors, or I might just leave it as it is. Oh, say, what's this? We've got a masterwork. Wooden. Wow, Jefferson has built a wooden plant pot that's masterwork. Now, the other thing I need to point out about the two guests that I'm going to be importing is they are, biologically speaking, immortal. Now, by that I mean they don't age, they can withstand pretty much a lot of damage, but they can be killed, and they can be injured. As when I was playing before, I thought I was sent up against some mechs, and one of them opened a warp gate on one of them. Basically, top half was missing from the bottom half. So they are biologically immortal. And it's pretty much like you have to destroy the heads to permanently kill them. But it is possible. These are not true never dies. These are basically brought. In fact, yeah, they are. They're superhuman. They're demigods almost. There we go. So Imperial vehicle bench, Imperial vehicle tool cabinet, Imperial garage door. So that's the thing. I'm seriously thinking that maybe the have of this area here as the area where the 40k vehicles are made. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, new patient. Okay. Yeah, what they're making this from? This is marble, so I may need to. You know what? Let's do that now before I forget. Let's put down an order for some marble. And let's do it for. Yeah, let's just. Oh no! Apparently, we've got 230 blocks. Okay, so that's good. That's good to know. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Just got to bring the materials over in to do this. It's a standing lamp. Oh yeah, because there's no power cables. Right. Oh God! We have a boom rat now. I did not want that. Oh, okay. Oh, this is. Yeah, so these are the creatures we've got. I mean, to be fair though, I have like two more. I have two more spots for animals. I think in the animal den now. Yeah, so I have space for two more animals, and then that will be it. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to release this animal back into the wild because I do not want a boom rat or boom loop in the in here going boom and setting fire to everything. Now, if I had like a dedicated storage or pen for them, then maybe. But right now, they're too risky to have. Plus, also as well, I have several sheep here as well, which I imagine if a boom loop went up near them, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd have 5 dead sheep very, very quickly. Which I do not want. Look at that. See, look. They are building, it's just, there's lots of them, so... Yeah, projects like have the same amount of experience, give or take, but they're spread out among more people, so that's why they're leveling slower than I was hoping for. But keep an eye on this. Why isn't that lamp going? Yeah, so it's literally these last two bits here. Flagstone. You can see they're slowly doing it. It's just, yeah, it's pretty much going to be, these will be the last two, I think, unless we get something really brand new, somebody brand new into the in terms of like genetics or something like that. Then I'm pretty much going to have to go like, no more pawns for the moment, no more colonists for the moment. And obviously, if I don't want them to die, but if one of the others do pop off their mortal coil, so to speak, then there'll be a spot. But at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, plus the 2 new coming. That's 28, plus the drones, plus the animals. So yeah, it's yeah, things are definitely what's the word I'm looking for? Slowing down a little bit. So I may have to let some of these go free. Like Caitlin here, for example, although she's a custody, she's a guest, so I can't have her as ooh, enough for silver. Okay, fair enough. I just store some silver. Oh no, silver needs to go in here. Silver flower plants. Yep, they can go in there. Actually, what I'll do is I will I'll link all these together. These are all the smeltables, basically. And we'll set that to important, so they're more likely to deliver it to here. Set flower petals, yep, there we go. And then the actual silver itself will be taken down into the vault area, which I'm trying not to look at because that door's bothering me. Just keep an eye on this for the moment. Plus we do need to have more silver coming in as well, because there you go. Jisoo has a tar-like blood. Right, fantastic. So what I can do, I can now click on this and I can split the genes. There you go. So that's another one I've added. It basically allows me to split up the gene packs, which is good because it means I don't have to worry too much about things like this. I can split that up. But the downside is these sort of come like as a, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes it a lot easier because you can just go, right, I can just click on that and go boom, boom, boom. You don't have to click on each one individually. Like here, for example, I click on that and I can see straight away if I have all those ones together, what the thing will be for having that entire pack, so to speak. Same for like that, same for that. So otherwise I have to work each individual one. Now, a lot of these ones you can see here, the very simple ones, they come from these little gene banks, which are like warriors, like they're like pre-made samples, like just basic, from people donated them. They're not that great, but they're good for like if you want to start off with things. They're like your starter packs. So you can just have some genes, as for example, like if I click on there, intern. And there, for example, has poor intellectual, poor medical, strong intellectual, strong medical. So it's the basic stuff. Excuse me, I do apologise. Hay fever running out again. Okay, see, there's the Omnibot, and it did exactly what I didn't want it to do and put it in there before I split it. That's something else I've got to keep an eye on. It's like, bring someone over here, split the pack, order, and then and Bubba's going in. Bubka? And yes, he's going into the Bubka are okay, yep, so yep. Bubka's going into that. Alright, so yeah, we need to make the where is it? We need to make the vehicle bench. So the vehicle bench is under that. So that will be, there we go. Vehicle bench. So yeah, I'm thinking having the vehicle bench there, and then having whatever space for the rhino bits and pieces, like kind of like here. But then it'll be the exit will be here. Actually, I've got to decide how big I'm going to make this. I may have to. This is going to look like it's going to be ridiculously big. Yeah. But this is deliberately so, because this might have to be the space where I can put in like the Lehman Russ, which is going to need a bit. I might even have to build it outside, but yeah, this is going to be a big boy. Okay, so I need the vehicle bench, which is going to be there. Oh, that's going to annoy me. That's not symmetrical. That's going to annoy me. Right, I'm going to sort this out. Right, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's because it's even numbers. Right, okay. God, that's annoying. That's very, very annoying. Right, okay. Unless no, that won't work. Let's no, because that's what I wanted to. Unless I can put it there and have the rhino built here. No. Oh god, this is going to. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me just look at something. So, Right, okay, so what else is this? So we have the tool cabinets, the doors. So the biggest door will be 7 by 1. Okay, so it needs to be at least 9 wide. It needs to be at least 9 wide. Okay, I may put that somewhere else because that being an even number, and I want to set. Now, normally I don't have a problem with even numbers, but it's when it's like I want to centralize something. That's when it starts making my eyes twitch. Right, okay. So I was testing something out of this could be like where we build a helipad or something as well. Let's just very quickly. Is that concrete? Yes, concrete. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put some concrete along there as well. And along there, just so I know that that's the where the doors are going to go. Alright. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Right, it's not going too bad. Those little drones are really good. So why is nobody building there? Why? Like literally, look. Why you not build there? That's what connects that to there. Why are you not doing that? Oh, see, Tanker now is level 16 plus. I don't think it's it's the crafting I need. Right, okay. So whilst they're building that, let's work on this. Alright, so looking at this, I need to what's it? Yeah, the garage door is 7 by 1, so that's. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to just bite the bullet and just build a separate area for it. Although I mean, all the stuff's here. That makes sense for the petrol and the ammo and everything to go in here. I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, because here I said like the door's like 4 by 1, which is absolutely fine for these ones, like the bikes and things like that. But I need to sort of decide on this because otherwise it's gonna. God, this is this is really bugging me. This is really bugging me. I mean, because I can see why they balanced it out here. Because this works great, unless, okay, all right, that might work. Okay. No, that's not. Hang on. How about this? Extend this down. Okay. I deconstruct this. Okay. Right, and let's extend it down to where I was going to have it before. Okay. And then right, how about this? Right. Okay, so we're gonna have that there, we need the door. Let's make it a big chunky door. There we go. Oh, David's psychically leveled. Good for him. Yeah, I'm taking Dave down the Technomancer path, so we'll do it for that. So the whole point being is that this area is where the vehicle is made, and we have like an entrance and an exit. There'll be. I'll move the. In fact, I'll put some. Was it concrete down on that? No, let's have a different floor for this thing. Let's have. Let's go with steel tiles. So we'll put that down like that. Pop that down there. Okay, and then I'll put some more asphalt down as well, just some basic asphalt down to there. Because then the vehicles can come out, and like if we do get to the point where we can build a Lehman Russ, then that should hypothetically be enough space for it to drive in, park, do everything, and then drive out without having to turn around. I am a genius. There you go, and that's stopping my brain from itching. So what I can also do with the decorations is have like a thing here saying like in, out, or check it all out. So that's rotting away. Yep, about that. So this is being built. All right. So then, yes, what I can do is I can put the. In fact, actually, let's actually deconstruct this bit of the bench as well. Then what I will do is I will move. I'll keep that there. I'll have to move this at some point. Actually, let's get rid of those ones on the end. Oh, I've just realised something. This isn't symmetrical. This is why I've been getting. This is why my eyes have been getting all twitchies, because this is 3, this is 2. This is why my eyes. This is why I've been getting twitchy with this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can't do anything about that now. What I can do is get rid of that, because I've got space up here for all the fuel and whatnot. Same for that. Hey, there you go. Yeah, this is going to be like high quality stuff. I'm going to need to put like another power cable going in. No. Oh, I wanted. Yeah, I wanted hidden conduits. I didn't want frigging. There we go. That's why things were going to be weird, because they were using power conduit. Oh, it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, when they're in the walls, I don't mind them being the regular conduits, but when it's like going to be cutting under the ground like that, then it's got to be the hidden stuff. Wow, this is actually a really nice looking room. Nice carpet, a TV, chessboard, other bits and pieces. This is a nice little room, fitting for my custodies and leader. Right. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be steel, that's going to be that. I wonder why he was starving. Yeah, that's because he's in the extraction pod. Yeah, I mean, unless we have like a major power loss, then food's not an issue at the moment anymore. Food is no longer an issue. It shouldn't be anyway. So yeah, that can be like the in or out. Actually, no, I'm not going to label them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sort this out, because yeah, it's like now I am seeing that this is wonky. This is bugging me. This is really freaking bugging me now that I can see that this is wonky. This is, it's not centered. Yeah, this is really going to do it. Right, so let's there's a lot of chem fuel there. I guess it will, yeah, lights going in. Right, okay, I think that's a good point. I think they've got this one room. Let's bring in the Custodes first of all, because she's pretty good. So the way it works is, although it's basically using the character editor, where I have already saved them into like a pre-made slot, and they will just be then created as a new pawn using exactly the same stats. So I'm not really moving them from one save to another. It's almost like a clone, if you will. But essentially, yeah, I'll just go down to, and you probably can't see it because I might be in the way. Where is it? There we go, character. So what I need to do is I think I need to pick someone to. I think I need. Right, I'm going. Yeah, I think what I need to do is I need to. Oh yeah! Well, wow. Yeah, I could edit everything. But no, I'm not doing that. No. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay. Because there's a name above them, doesn't it? So I can't do anything with them because they are a guest. So I can't do anything with them. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Flossy's. Let's just try it with Flotsy. He's been through enough stuff, so let's just see if this works. Okay, load pawn from slot. Okay, let's see if this works. So Brilla, that's her name. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, I have to click where I want to put her. Right, there we go. Oh, the accent. You've had a little warping thing. Fantastic. Right. That's brilliant. Okay, so we'll set that to Brilla. Right. Now, she is a custody. She's not a guest like Kate is, but she has obviously the custody stats, which means she has pretty good. No, she's good in combat. She's got a 17 and almost a 19. She's got 17 in shooting and a 19 in melee, which is pretty good. I believe it does. Does it bring her gear with her as well? It does. It does bring her gear, which is good. Which is fine. That's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, she's got some pretty good stats. Custodian anatomy. Yeah, technically speaking, she doesn't age anymore. She's 21 years old. There is, yeah, it's basically, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to have them in the school. Boop, there we go. So now Brilla should be able to go over there, and I think she's going to go and pick up some good gear. Looking at this. Yep, she's coming all the way over here, and she is picking up some new gear. If I look at that, yeah, she now has like the Insanity Lance. She doesn't have the Custodian's armor because I didn't have that for her. Like I said, these have all been legitimately in-game, shall we say, acquired, but I have not cheated anything in. Technically, this is I could argue yes, and I would kind of agree this might be considered to be a little bit of a cheat what I'm doing right now, but it's more to speed things along, because otherwise it would just be like, trying to get something to like a decent combat level would be really freaking difficult. But for example, I could give her the Relic Power Sword. In fact, actually that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to give you the Relic Power Sword. There you go. And the way it's set up is, technically speaking, now, yep, there we go. Yeah. Which for a custodian, yes, you can have proper custodian's gear, but that's going to be a little while before I'm ready to make any of that. Not long, but see, let's look at Brilla's stats. Now, she's not bad at crafting. She's not amazing at crafting. She's great with animals. She's great with social, and she's pretty smart. I mean, she's a custodian. She is, she's the, elite of the elite, so to speak. Well, where's she going to? That's the question. Oh, she's doing some planting. Good for her. I need to set her schedule. Right. Okay. So everyone gets a reading schedule. Everyone gets a recreation schedule. Okay. Now for work. Okay. So we have. Okay. We have Brilla, astronomer. Right. So childcare. Yep. She's pretty good. Handle. She's quite social, so it makes sense to keep it on that. We don't need to have anyone cooking anymore, which is good, unless they particularly want to. Construction, hunting, don't worry about hunting because we don't need to cook or get the resources. Growing, I'm going to drop that down to 3. Quarrying, I'm going to, actually, I don't want no quarrying. I'll put on plant cutting, smithing, hauling, yep, learning, yep, because everyone learns. Research, yep, because you're pretty smart. And fishing if you have the time. There we go. There you go. Yep, so she's just off in doing this. Right. Oh, college can gain experience. Brilliant. Right, now because she is our one of our main she's basically like the head of our security. She's gonna be the head of our security. So looking at this, I need to decide what her speciality, her expertise is going to be. So if I just click on that and then go to the star. Now, because she's got quite a high lot of stats, I can put her into other things. Now, honestly, one thing this may sound a bit weird because this one I have like, she has high shooting and melee skills, but because she has a high animal skills, I'm actually going to give her expertise in aquabouncy, because in the long term, this really pays off. It takes a while to get there, but it really, really pays off. So I'm going to give her that. Basically, it's like she's more likely to find good stuff when she does fishing. In fact, actually thinking about that, I'm going to put her on fishing 1. So when she's not doing anything else, actually, no, I'm just crank down to 2. Yeah, when she's not doing anything else, she will be doing fishing. Nice, relaxing fishing. And that's her bedroom. So once this bedroom's done, then I will bring in Jade. Minor break risk. Oh yeah, he's not in a good mood because, yeah, he's just had his genes extracted. Quite painfully by the looks of it. And yes, he is a Draconori, which I believe, not Jackanory, Draconori. And from perception. They're basically kind of dragonborn almost. Yeah, also came along as well with this little imp, who is and I wasn't being sarcastic, that's literally what they are, they're an imp. They're a little imp. And you my little imp, you need some food. So let's get you some noms. Oh, you're sleeping. Okay, that'd be why you're hungry. And everything's back to normal. Oh, good. That's good to know. Alright. Now, one of the other things as well is because I have this, is I should, if I'm right, yeah, I can have Brilla now starting to make the stuff for the gene seed capsules, which is another reason why I want to bring them in, because like I said, we're going to be working on getting ourselves some things. Now, technically speaking, if I get enough gene seed capsules, I might be able to upgrade Brilla to a Primarch level. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Because but the way the game works is, I mean, I think it'll be hilarious. Anyone might find out. So, yeah, we need to make the other bits and pieces first. Then we... No, she wouldn't be a... I mean, although she'd be a Primarch level, she would technically be a Matriarch. Yeah. Yeah, she'd be a... I know in the 40k universe those are not a thing, but I don't... Honestly, I think that's one of the most silly choices in this day and age they could make. I mean, there's a way they can legitimately bring in the equivalent of matriarchs, but I think they are slowly coming around to the idea. Unfortunately, there are certain individuals who are against the idea, as we all know what I think about those type of people. There we go. So everyone's working on this. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why all this is. Why is that? Why is that there? There appears to. You know what? I think I might actually get rid of these. Yeah, I might get rid of these wooden shelves that are here because I think this is just going to be a problem having them. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get rid of those wooden shelves that are there because I don't. Not a great fan of those taking up. People just dumping stuff there because it just happens to be a shelf. So until I can. Oh, reprimand malfunction. And apparently it's just mass-produced 500 smoke leaf joints. Yeah. Nice. Again, why are you in another... Oh, right. Right, how's this going on up here? Oh, that's not too bad, right. Okay, let's put a... Let's make a copy of that, and we'll put that there. And we'll put... Well, we'll see how we need it for the other rooms. I may do, actually. No, I'll get that there. I'll get that there. Let's just move those, actually. Just move those to there. And I can make those doors. I can make those walls solid then. Rather than having that weird gap in the middle. Right. So yeah, let's build a copy of those, and we'll put one there, one there, one there, there. There we go. Oh, that works really well. I like that. Oh, that works really well. Oh, okay, that has worked out brilliantly. So they can come in. Oops. Oh, great. Oh, there's a fire in the prison. There was a short. Oh, cool. Lucky enough, there's nobody in there. But there was a fire. Something gets short-circuited. Titanic blueprint. Good. Why is that? Oh, yeah, because there was a power circuit. Power cut. Double checking to make sure. Oh, that would be why. Yeah, because there's no power going there. That would be why. There we go. Yeah. Can I have someone kind of there's a fire. You little shits are supposed to be coming and dealing with this. Thank you. There you go. Good, good. That's it. Get your butts into gear. Fire's our #1 priority, remember. Ooh. There we go. Good. It's been put out. Thank you. It's still on fire. It is still on fire. And you just walked away. It's literally still on fire, you stupid little shit. Put out the fire. That's because you're drafted for some reason, right? No. No, put out the fire, you little you complete dingleberry. Why are they not putting the fire out? What is wrong with these numbnuts? Look, you. They're morons. That's what they are. They're morons. Fine. Is there a door? There should be a... Yeah, there's a door that goes there, and if I just draft them, the whole point is they go to this little... You can't see here. This is basically where they go to... yeah, and it's allowed me to click on it, I think. So, no. Yeah, prioritize extinguishing fires. Look. And this is just going to be one of those sort of things that I'm just going to have to let it burn down. Because they're morons. Seriously, where are you going? Hang on, hasn't somebody got like the ability to stop a fire? Oh no, she hasn't got it yet, damn it. Idiots. Complete idiots. Right. Oh. Where's he going? Pete, he's in the nutty. He's full on in the nut. He's full on in the nuddy, right? Okay, there we go. Right, let it burn down. It'll be rebuilt. Right, okay. Oh well. Right. There we go. I mean, it's not a major problem to have it being built. It's just some steel and components. But, why? Really? Like the thing was on fire. I think... Yeah, I have to remember, they are morons. They have one IQ point shared amongst all of them. Right. I mean, granted, in some regards they are... I mean, to be fair also as well, like if I just pick one at random in, like, say, Sky, her insect level is 8 out of 20, so I shouldn't be too harsh on them. I know there's no nutrient thing connected. I know. There's, you know, it's here. It's all here because it goes into there. It goes into there. Right. Okay. Let's summon in the next one. Right. First of all, just in case I balk this up again, we'll bring in Jade. Now I've got a sneaking suspicion as it brought in Brillo with her gear. This is going to bring in Jade with Jade's gear as well, and it is pretty jazzy. Right. So, of course, I picked slot 69. Nice. Boom. There we go. So click on here, Jade. Yes. She has her plasma sword. Does everything else as well. Let's assign this to her bedroom so nobody else can get it. There we go. Boom. Alright. So yeah, novice title gained, yep, because she's got everything else, yep. So yep, as you can see she has a lightsaber. I think maybe not because maybe she can't, because I think the weapon might be bonded to someone else. Maybe, we'll see. We'll just try something. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, because it was a bonded weapon. Yeah. kind filts and kill. Yeah. This is a. Oh yeah. Because it's a bonded weapon, I have to drop it and reload. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, kind thoughts and kill relaxation. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna customize it because. You know what? No, you know what? No, you know what? Yes, there we go. That's it. Now, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now it's personally bonded to her. Yeah, which again, because it's a copy. It loads the base stats in. It doesn't realise that she is a. I mean, it's like the character ID number is probably different. So it's like, wait, is this the right person? What's down? Picks back up. Oh yeah, it's the same person. It's all good. Right, so now, one thing you may notice is she doesn't have particularly the high stats like Brilla does. She has no. But she does have crafting, plants, animals, and artistic. So what I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to give her the what's it, crafting. Again, I'm going to put it into the acrobacy because it's just such a very helpful thing to have. What I also need to do is set her to work. Where is she? Where is she? There you go, Jade. So rescue to 1, doctor to 1. Bed rest or childcare, yep. Warden, we'll put that to no, Brilla, we'll put you into Warden 4. Waiting, selling. Actually, I don't know about selling because I'm not doing selling at the moment. Handling, about that. Entertain, no, don't have to worry about that. Cook, nobody needs to cook. We don't do hunting here. Construction, yep, we do that. Mining. They have for doing quarrying, plant cutting, smithing, tailoring. Yeah, put that on there as well. Art. Yeah, let's put that on 4. Crafting, hauling, cleaning, don't talk about that. Learning, yes, everyone needs to learn. Genetics, we put that on 4. Research on 4. Fishing on 1. Fish on 2. And writing. Actually, I'm going to take that writing off for the moment. It takes far too long to use that writing thing. Right, so let's just do another save. But this is the thing that makes Jade so powerful and why she's pretty much referred to on the other save as the mother of she's got about 6 kids. Okay, she has perfect immunity. Non-sentient, which means as she is older, she doesn't get any of the problems from aging. She heals any scars or serious injuries. She is ageless, biologically immortal. She is deathless. Well, technically speaking, as it says there, they can only die from destruction of the brain. So she's not 100% thing, but she is close to it. Metabolism. The Arco skin, as you can see, she's got a lot of stuff. Now, what makes things interesting is due to, well, let's just say I did some, because she was originally from the Mechanicum. She has an Imperium voice box, a Mech Link, an Arcane Work Drive, a Psylink, and an Imperium Womb. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Now, the reason why I gave her that Imperium Womb was because before she got the all the other stuff, it had one Baba. Unfortunately, didn't make it, which is a bit sad. So it was like, yeah, let's give her an upgrade. So pretty much now, if she does give birth, it's painless and the baby is born 100% healthy. Which is nice. Plus, if her genes are copied over into the gene bank, they can be implanted into anybody else. You can see where I'm going with this. Alright. So, let's see, where's Brilla? Brilla is... Where's she going? She's going over there. Okay. So, this should speed things up a bit. Now, obviously, not going to speed it up completely. But we do need to have that. So if I have, let's say, Jade and her, see, her construction is pretty good at 16.93. I can just click on that, work on that. The womb as well, the artificial womb thing, or say artificial, the enhanced womb thing, basically means that she doesn't want to. It's automatic birth control. Which is, as you suspect, it's going to be quite helpful. There we go. Yep, you see Jade's moving pretty fast. Oh, I think we can click on that. Haunted library. Alright. Yeah, because of her archive ability, she can move faster. Oh, some silver. Very nice. Right. Okay, yeah, so we need to work on this as well. Flossy's doing that. Okay. So yes, I need to reorganise this. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get rid of these bits in the middle. And I'm going to move these benches to the middle bit here. And then keep this as just for like where the... there you go. Maybe it might be worth moving these around somewhere. Let's just move those for the moment. Then we'll see how much space it takes up. Okay. There you go. Where are you going, Jade? Jade, that's Brilla's. Oh, you're going to get some materials from that's okay. That's not the way she was going. Exactly. God, this place is a mess. All because of that. There was like a fuse exploding and it all just went everywhere. Oh well. Right. Now, because Jade is a I'll go back to her thing here. Because she has the mech link, this allows her to have direct control of mechanoids, which are like they're like a step up above drones, but they're not quite at the level of, like, say, androids or anything like that. They're a little bit more complicated. They require someone to control them and direct them, but they can do a lot more. They can be useful in combat. They can be used for there's a lot they can do. Actually, let's just quickly pop into here. I think it comes under biotech or bionic. Let's just save that. No. There we go. Bionics. Where's it gone? It might be under main, actually, thinking about it. Oh yeah. I need research, research facilities, archotech stuff. Oh yeah, there's a lot there. There's a lot. What would it come under? No. Not that. What would it come under? I can't think. I could also just use the there you go. Mech tech. So standard mech tech. This basically allows you to build tunnelers, ciphers, which are like the melee ones, pikemen. So you see, they are like yes, that has a fire extinguisher on its back and things like that. So these will, like I said, they're tougher. You can do upgrades for them and you can do other bits and pieces, but they're not as. You still need to have somebody controlling them. And some of the advanced mechs are very, very powerful. Like I say, in previous one, Brilla basically had her bottom half removed by a what do you call it? By one of the more high-tech mechs, by basically just went up to and just went warp gate on her lower half. And I'm like, why isn't she moving? That's because she's got no legs. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. High level mechs are dangerous. And then you've got the androids who are like, that's all like more. I want to have at least one android. I want to have at least one. But we also need to build the facilities for that. So, Jade. So she is not too bad. But she where are you going? Oh, you're going to get yourself some. Yeah, you're going to upgrade your gear, aren't you? Yeah, I thought so. All right. Okay. Just over here was that. The reason why I want to build the these ones as well. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're holding to the. Oh, you're holding some hay. All right. Yeah, that is true. I did ask you to. I did put you on the haulage thing, right? Okay. So, looking at this, craft a bot tier 4. Right, that's what I need to do. I need to put you. Here you go, on that. So because of her crafting is at 20, it means she can make the tier 5 bots, which means. Yeah, you can see why I brought these ones in, and no, I mean it could have been so easy to me just to give high stats over all of them, but there's cheating and then there's cheating. This is, I mean, she's got major other advantages. Plus, because she's immortal, I couldn't eventually just like through the play of the game just build her up to level 20 and across the board anyway if I really, really wanted to. So. Oh yes, Cersei's pregnant. I forgot about that. Oh, this hospital's a bit of a mess. Yeah, I need to upgrade this hospital soon. I need to upgrade that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I need to have you on. Yeah, you know what? Let's put you on. Crafting for 1. There you go. Then what I'll do is I will clear your prioritized work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have a crafter now. So I think the crafters are it's a hauler, kitchen, crafter. Yep. So yeah, that crafter can now go there. Yeah. See how quickly. Just that one person with a high stat made a difference. I mean, the reason why she has got the high stats is because when I first started off the world she came from, there was just her and her mechs, which was really freaking difficult to begin with. But in the long term, has really boosted her stats because she was literally the only one who was doing anything in the colony. And then I found the thing that changed her genetics and changed the game. Pretty much. So there you go, boom, all done. Cleaner bots doing their cleaning. That's it. Oh, cargo pods. Oh, they almost squashed that turtle. Oh, what's that? That is a obsidian relic power saber. Oh, yep, hold that. Zabrak heavy blaster. Yep, hold that. And we will hold that. And we will hold that. There we go. Oh, almost squashed that turtle. That would have been very bad. Yeah, Jade's had a busy day. They transported another world. Built a bot. Yeah, she's had a busy couple of days. Okay. Yeah, these are being slowly built, and I'm going to put these as. I'm going to set these as. I'm going to call it. First of all, we need to link them, and then for this, I'm going to clear all, set it for important, and I'm going to set the chunks to go in here, like the rock chunks. I need those for the archaeology stuff, right? And then for these are going to be where the relics and anything that's found in the archaeology is stored until, you know, there's going to be like plinths and stuff put on here as well. So we'll link all of those again. Storage, clear all, set it to important, and there you go, archaeological find. I just tick that box, boom, done. So I think we need to have. We'll put a. we go. Right. Hazard apparel. Ah, yes, yeah. We need to get you some kids' clothes. So, yeah, at least the ones who are like, just actually put on some clothing now. Cersei, can you? No, Stanley, can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you're set for like calling stuff. Why is there a bow there? Somebody's just dropped like a legendary bow on the floor. Well, a bit rude. Go right, okay. Activate. So now I should go off and do it. That's the other reason why these things were slowing down as well. Ironically, paradoxically, because I had the drones doing a lot of stuff, the pawns weren't getting any experience because they weren't doing it. So it was. I kind of shot myself in the foot without realizing it, but at the same time, it was like, yeah, either get rid of some of the drones or and then spend ages getting them leveled up. So note for the future, for myself more than anything else. Drones are good once you hit level 20 in crafting. And I think that will be my rule from now on, is like basically only build them once I have one person in level 20 crafting. Because then they can build the drones and they can do everything else. Even if we don't have the tech and we just spend ages doing it. But so as you can see, yep. Oh, I need to put a little chair there, a little chair behind this as well. So you know what? Let's give him a chair. Where's a chair? There's a chair. That'll do. That'll do. We'll put a little chair there, and a chair there as well. You know what? I'm going to build a copy of that. And that'll be their desk. So this is all decorations as well. So these are non-functional. These are just like for someone to come in and sit down. But these will the props and stuff will go really well on here. But they take up silver, so it's like I need to get the silver. I need to get the silver incoming, because steel and silver are basically the ingredients I need the most of. But here you go, Imperial vehicles, yay! All right, okay, so let me continue doing this. So is it a rhino? I know, don't call it a rhino. It's got like a technical name for it, isn't it? Yeah, it's got something else. Imperial base? No, Imperial land. Is it a land transport? Yeah, it's a land transport. Right, so we need to go for the bikes first of all. So let's actually let's change that one for the moment. Let's queue up that, and then next will be that's a Chimera, I think. That's the Predator. That's the Lehman Russ. Oops, yeah, Custodian Guard, the Cogitator. Ooh, that's going to be interesting, because considering what I need to make the Cogitator. Imperial drop pods, Imperial basic tanks. Was it? Yeah, is it land transport? It might be land transport. A repair bench. Yeah. Where is it? Indoctrination chamber. Was it the Land Raider? Bane plate. I mean, look at that. That is. Yeah, the Land Raider uses is like a mass. 8 passengers you can have on there. It uses uranium as fuel. But no, I'm thinking the Bane blade will be the one. But obviously, no, the Land Raider as well is also pretty good for hauling stuff. But then it's like the Titanic tanks. Oh god, no, this is it. You start the Stormhammer. Oh, those things are beat. Oh, imagine they had Titans in this. There we go. Okay, so after blanks, we need to do Imperial land transport. Okay, So yeah, we get the Rhino. The Rhino's actually pretty good, I won't deny that. And then there's the Taurox, which is more of an APC. As you see, has it space for 11 passengers, whereas the Rhino has space for less passengers, but it also has a gunner, which is space for a gunner. So you have as minimum, you need to have a driver, obviously. But you know, if you have a gunner, they can sit on there and be like, and everything else as well. And then the passengers are whoever you're going to have on there. And you know, if you don't have any passengers, you can just use it for hauling stuff. So, all right. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm going to change this into the fuel bay. Yeah, I'm going to change this area here into the fuel bay. So I'm going to cancel those deconstructions. Now I'm going to move everything up into here once it's done. There we go. But then yeah, this will be the fuel bay, and then this area here will be where the these two things go, like the building area, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this wall here, and that will stop my brain from screaming at me that there's a things are not balanced properly. There, yeah, that'll work. And then I could then remake the helipad here then, or maybe even there. Like I say, I like there to be symmetry. It's not OCD, but I do like there to be symmetry. Just it says okay. I mean those doors might not even be big enough for a Bane blade. We will see. We will see. What soon need to do is I need to put down some lighting on the ground. So let's put in some furniture, and let's put in. That would be floor, wouldn't it? It would be a floor. We'll put a floor lamp, and we're going to put. Let's say we'll put one there, one there. One there, one there. There you go. I want it to be up against the okay. There you go, yeah, one there, one there, one there. There we go. And you know what's great? One there as well. So because when you're building tanks for the Emperor, you need to have light. Let there be light, as is. Okay. Ah, great fill that. Power down there, and that'll connect all up to there. There we go. And then they can see it as they come in then. It's taking a little while. But again, it will speed things up because we have people actually be able to build stuff now. Great. Yeah, this can be sort of dark and dingy. Yeah, this will be like the fuel, the chem fuel storage. Oh, Tanker's experienced inspiration. Yeah, good for her. Right. Okay. But I think basically tomorrow, if I can get the Rhino built today, well, then I think tomorrow we're going to be ready to do the first proper caravan I've been wanting to do for absolutely ages. Because there's certain like decorations and things like that that are going to be great for this, but you can only really get from either making the props or finding them. Some of them you have to find, some of them you cannot buy or build. Yeah, this will definitely have to be expanded at some point. Probably, yeah, that's befitting something for the Golden Emperor. Right, that's been rebuilt. Okay, so now that. Okay, that's now got thingy. Can I put Brilla into this? Ah, I have not the required research of Primarch gene creation, unfortunately. Okay, so we haven't got to that point yet, right. It's not that I can't do it, I just don't have the knowledge to do it. Okay, that's fine. That is acceptable. It gives us something else to work on. That's it, yeah, do there. Yeah, we've got plenty of resources coming in from Honeydew and Zephos. I can't believe I called them that. Actually, I can believe I called them that, you know. Right, yep, that's not in a mad rush to get built, so yeah, we are just again. This is why I have like another crafting bot, is so they can build stuff when everyone's asleep. So actually, let's just check on that. Did I set up a tier 5? I did. Alright, so tier... Oh, Jade's working on it. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I need to make one of those first of all. Yeah, I need to make one of those, and I need... Until you have... Oh, so we've got 10, we need 40. Right. There we go. So I'll crank that up. That will make it to we have 4. No, did it the wrong way. Otherwise it will keep making 14. I don't want that. This is like a one-time order. There you go. So that will make the bits and pieces I need for that. And then that will make that for that, and then boom. Okay, there we go. But no ridiculous rush to do that, so. Alright, okay. Yeah, it is this bit, so let's yeah. Wait, how big are the... I'm gonna need to have like an entire parking area, I think, for the vehicles. It might actually be worth me making like this, yeah, basically this area here being like the vehicle area, keeping this bit clear so they can leave the map or go along the drivey bit so they can go where they need to go. Alright, I need to, oh, that's a point, I need to make them, oh, I can't do that until we've done this. Right, what I will do is, no, I can't wait for that to be built first, okay. Floors, let's go with, let's just go with concrete. There we go. This whole area is concrete in. And because it's only for storing for fuel, so it doesn't matter if it looks ugly. Well, so this is like an area people are going to be working, so it kind of makes sense that it's kind of like, you can kind of see it here, you can see this is like paved tile there. You can see the, it's faint, but you can see the lines there indicating this is like a more sort of working area. So it looks better. It's also, you know, distinguishes it from the parking bays sort of thing. That sky's no longer there, okay. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is, no. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a basement. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why it is, but it's just like there's certain ones that, no matter what I try and do, even reinstalling the mod, the same ones still keep glitching when it comes to the graphics. So basically, there's not much I can do. This I'm aware of until the mod gets updated, which some from house are being updated, but obviously you can't force someone to work on a mod. It's, I mean, I would like that they do, but oh, Dave, your wife's here. I didn't know he was married. Imagine Dave's like, shit, I came here to get away from her. I'm not here. Like, she's standing right behind you, mate. And there's a lightsaber there. he's done it again. But I know why they're doing it now is because basically they pick up the most powerful, or the highest like DPS weapon and stuff like that. So leaving it on the pillar like that, so, I mean that's one way of marking your territory, I suppose. But you know what? Oh, thank you, Celius. Thank you for tidying up after them. Screwed bags. Yeah. See, look. These ones here. Beastmen. 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 And yeah, so it's from the Abhumans one, so I may uninstall that one if there's or just turn it off rather than uninstall it, just in case it really f's things up. But I'm in no rush, so it's not doesn't happen that often. At least I know what mod it's from. Okay. So we've got a thing over here. Brilla. Where are you off to? You are. Oh, you're coming to work on this. Good. See, even just having like 2 extra like highly skilled people join us has just sped things up quite well. I mean, glad it's not going like mega fast. Imagine if like the whole colony was like Jade or Brilla, then it would just be zoom 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 zoom. We wouldn't need the drones. But yeah, that's not how we're going to do it. Yeah. I mean, I can see why some people might think this is technically cheating. Oh, I don't, but it's more sort of. I mean, kind of is. Only in a way, mods are cheating in themselves, but it's like, yeah. I think if you just give yourself the stuff, then it's just. That sounds a bit hypocritical, I know. Yeah, see that. Yeah, again, it always seems to be the Beastmen. And that's the mod that seems to be causing it. I've got a feeling it's something to do with the goat head and that kind of thing, but I may have to uninstall that mod, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do that now. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to have like a couple of doors up here, aren't I? Okay, let's put one door there. One door there. There we go. And then they can come in there and they can drop the fuel off and other bits and pieces. Rather than to go, you know, sort of like round there. One of those there. One of those there. And then we'll put one of those there. There. And we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And then the others, I'll just kind of like put like same there, like 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap, and same on that side as well. So this will give us more storage space. And this will do a hard save. I mean, as much as I love No Man's Sky, it does feel nice to come back to this after a while. I mean, I was also playing a bit of Warframe again over the weekend because they've got like a new feature out where you can like get more powerful weapons over like a little mini quest line type thing. But you can repeat it, and so you can get like different weapons. Like it's complicated. Complicated to explain without having explained the entire game. So, anyone who knows Warframe, it's basically the Coda weapons, which are quite good. And they have a new character who is essentially a homage to David Bowie in his Ziggy Stardust days, with a guitar called Lizzie, which is. I will say no more. Let's say Warframe is maybe a game I might stream one day. I'm not saying I will, because I like to keep at least 1 or 2 games off stream that I just might like unwinding type thing. Plus, because I'm quite a far way through it, if I did start streaming it, I have to be very, very careful, because one, it would kind of spoil things, obviously, and because the storyline is pretty good, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to, lie to people and say, yeah, look, I'm like a level one character. I've never played this before. It's like, no, I have played this before, but I've got another character, another account. So if I do, it will be something I have to very carefully look into, because some people have, shall we say, used a advanced account to take advantage of certain things. How can I put it? So you've got to be very careful with it, especially if you have two accounts. Now, granted, if you're just playing it and streaming it normally, it's not a problem. But it's because I have I've been playing it on and off for about 2 years, 2.5 years or so. So yeah, it's just something I've got to be careful with. But the storyline and the way the game plays is actually pretty good. I will say that. But it is, there's a lot going on in the game. There's a lot of visual stuff. So I may just keep it for it, or if I do, I may just log in with my more advanced account one day and just replay the missions. Other stuff like the older missions, because there's like a sort of mission storyline replay you can do. But if I do it, I may play it like that. But that's just something for like in the far future. Like if, I don't know, like say No Man's Sky just doesn't load up, or I'm like, you know what, I'm done with Rimworld. It's a maybe. It's not a definite. It's just maybe, just a maybe. Right. Okay. So we need to first of all once this has been cleared out, we need to make the Imperial bench. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and sort of turn it that way round, and then put the Imperial bench on the other side. So we've got regular stuff on one side, the Imperial stuff on the other. So basically, yeah, this will be like the regular side, this will be the Imperial side, and obviously this as well, because this will be the big boy section. And I think I need to put some, I need to put some, okay, let's put one there, one there, one there, there. Yeah, that was it. Let's also put some more power cables in. Always remember the power cables, because I keep wondering why something doesn't work, and then I realise, yeah, it's because I have no power. Right. Okay. I'll see what you're doing, mate. Oh, there's no path, right, okay. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. What? Oh, I've just realised. Yeah, the reason why I can't go there is because I've locked him in. let's open the doors, shall we? So oopsie. I'm sorry about that, Flossie. I do apologise, pal. I'm sorry. Honestly, I am. I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. So, where's Flossie gone? Last I saw him, he was in the Imperial garage. Oh no. We'll make some concrete floor there as well. That would have been very bad. Come back. Where is it? Oh, he starved to death. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that's funny. There, see that? Look how much quicker this is going now. The guy who spent several weeks starving to death because his jaw had been torn off. Yeah, we fixed. Yes, I mean he's. Yeah. Oh, that's going to annoy me. That is going to annoy me so much. Look how the doors are opening. That's going to really freaking annoy me. Right, okay. Right, reinstall. Right, you know what? Let's uninstall. There we go. That's going to freaking annoy me. They should either both open inwards or both open outwards, not one. Right, okay. So we'll install it that way. Right, try and see if there's a working. Let's try it that way. I see they're moving stuff over there, which is nice. So we'll reinstall that one. There. We'll reinstall that one. There. We'll reinstall that one. There. That one can go there. That one can go there. One can go there. One can go there. That single one can be constructed because I don't want the no point keeping those sort of single ones at the moment because I'm going to have a lot more space over here. I might use actually. Nah, that's fine. I think we'll build. See, when they actually do what I want them to do, these little gits are actually quite good. When they're not being complete and utter dingleberry morons. Then might be worth putting some lighting in here. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, the Astra Militarum has left some stuff there. Good. Right. How much? Okay, yeah, because it needs to make some. Yes, it says it needs fuel, but actually what it needs is the where is it? It needs gene seed capsules. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that there for that one. So that's what this is sort of anything that's repetitive and is the same thing over and over again. I do want the drones to do, but at the same time, I still want to be able to level the stuff up. But it's just like the educational thing is good, but it can only do so much. Yeah, that's fine. I'm all of these spare stuff in here. So yeah, thinking about it, it might be a no. I'll keep that there. I'll keep that there. I think it might be worth maybe putting a door in there so I don't have to go all the way around here, like through the museum. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how I feel about that. Oh, a Red Rat Terminal has produced large quantities of animal feed. That's good for the animals. Good for them. Yeah. Basically, this column here is where the crafter bot goes. This was going to be something I can't remember what. This is going to be the kitchen bots. This is going to be the builders, which is just I may build another one. I'm not too fussed about that. This is the haulers. This is the cleaners, and that's the omnibots. So I may move that, trim that down a little bit, but I think it's just more because I wanted something to sort of go around here, really. There you go. That's nice. Okay. So, yes, we need to... How are we doing on the research? I guess we need to do the Imperial bikes first, then we can do the Imperial land transports. Yeah. I'm not sure if we'll get the thing done today, but I'm going to be aiming for it. That's what I'm going to be aiming for. I can see a cat. What was that noise when she was slurping down her milk bowl? Alright, so we've got a quest going on at the moment, don't we? Alright, so we've got host and ally, which is what's the word? yeah, this is like the custodies, the visitor, which I like to think that it's like, look, I can't stay forever, but I know somebody who can come and join us. And they summon Brilla. Then we have the biotech stuff, and then the haunted library. Where is the haunted library? How far away is it? Okay, that's actually not. Oh, there's a bit of a distance. All right, but it's another reason why I want the Rhino is because the Rhino moves pretty fast. Now it's not mega fast compared to some vehicles or like the flying ones, but as you can see, it would take from there. Yeah, it's 10 days, and that's probably a 2, maybe 3 day journey. Maybe a 2 day journey, thinking about it. So. And then there's obviously whatever we do there, and then like a couple of journeys back. So, yeah, let's take some like camping equipment and other things, like so they can actually sleep properly. Hello. Oh, shuttle's alright. Oh, I was just talking about Kate. Okay. I was just talking about you. Okay, if you can get in the shuttle, bye bye. Hello, Fuzzball. Hi. Yeah, so she's helped Brilla settle in. There you go. Thanks for joining us. It was a pleasure. There you go. So jump to location. Why they always land here, I do not know. Okay, so we have got a persona reduction thingy, whatever that does. We have a skill trainer melee, oh, very nice. And we also have a gene pack of creepy breathing. Why not? I tell you what, Jade? Oh yeah, I need your melee to go up, so yeah. Let's have your melee skill improved. I mean, Brilla doesn't need it because she's got like above 15. You want attention tonight, aren't you? To the cat. Yes. You are being so cute. And you're purring like mad, means you seem to be quite happy, which is good. Where is Jade? Where you gone? Where you gone, Jade? Oh, there she is. There you go. She now has a melee skill of 11. You know what? Let's just do it again. Let's get you maxed. Use them. And there you go. She's got now level 12. And so this should get you maybe 13 and a half or 14. Oh, there you go. Close to 14. There you go. That's acceptable. That's very, very acceptable. And of course she jumps on my lap and my nose starts itching. Yeah, I need to take some antihistamines again tonight, which reminds me I need to get some more because I'm running out. Right, okay. Hey, look at this. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let's have where is it? How's this going? This is okay, so they've made 11 of the components needed to make the robotic matrix, and then one of the matrix will make the crafter bot level 5. You know what, Jade? Let's have you. Oh, it's reserved by crafter bot. There we go. Thank you, crafter bot. Okay. Right. So actually, Jade, let's just have you work on these. Yeah, I figured out how they can do multiple. I have to hold down shift as I click on them. There you go. Yeah, it looks a bit janky, but it will work. In fact, let me just make sure that there is actually a roof on this, because sometimes they don't do that. Like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to headbutt in my hand because I stopped paying her attention. There. Who's trained who? Oh, legendary work. Dave has created a legendary Devil Strand Duster. Use this valuable artifact. Yeah, it's basically a jacket. He's made a legendary jacket. Nothing fancy about it. It's just literally just legendary. It's just a jacket. It's very, 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 very well made. Right. We've got the fishing stuff. Ah, yes, our Padawan is no longer inspired. Okay, good. Oh, she's meditating, of course. Yeah, because she's a. She has psychic abilities as well. So psychcast abilities. And good thing about those sheep as well is that every so often, because they're sheep, you get a drop of basically the devil strands, because you know it's like sort of thing. Right. So we've got 156 redwood. Interesting. We have Mythian powder, Imperium fragment, which I need for other stuff. Ah, ceramite, good. I need a fair amount of ceramite for the Imperial things. We have 5 pieces. We got a we don't have to worry about read. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's how I wanted it to go. That was. Yeah, that was making my brain itch very badly seeing that. Okay, 5 of those there. That's it. It's gonna look a bit messy, but obviously. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's being very demanding. Let's cancel the for that. Actually, let's actually have that reinstalled there. That can be reinstalled. Click on it. There, thank you. That can be reinstalled. Brilliant. And steel shelf. Yeah, let's make copies of those. We'll keep to the pattern. We'll keep to that pattern. There you go. Right. So what we'll do is we'll link these up so they all have the same settings. So link settings. There we go. So now that should only have chem fuel listed on them. Yeah, there you go. Chem fuel. Yay. Alright, okay, so this is, let's actually just move this chair, move it, move over there for the moment. This then needs to be reinstalled. We'll put that, let's say, I want to make sure this is like lined up in the middle. Pop that. And I'm just testing something out there. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have that there. Yep. Okay. And then this bench can be reinstalled there. Then that can be. No, that can be there. And that can be reinstalled there. Brilliant. Okay. And then the Imperial one can go. Right, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Where is it now? Yeah, so we've got the Militarum bench, we've got the Talents of the Emperor, which is the term for like the Custodes, the Astartes, which is the Space Marines, equal tool cabinet, so I need to have bench, that's what I needed. The bench, that can go then there. And then that can go one of those there, one of those there. And we'll have copy of the chair there. We install that one over there, so whoever's working there has a place to sit. Then they can work on that, and then they can go and dump that into there. Right, this area here, this needs to be. I do not like these power conduits being in the open like this. So I'm going to disconnect those for the moment. Deconstruct those. And let's put some paved tiles down there, I think. Get paved tiles. That go nice. And that'll sort of transition nicely into these ones down the bottom here, the steel tiles. Once it's allows me to do it. Okay. Oops, and of course, need to make some paved again. Same across this level as well. There we go. So yeah, this area here, like I say, is supposed to be where the big vehicles are going to go, like the big imperial vehicles. Okay. And this is going to have plenty of room for. If it gets to a point where this gets filled up with fuel, I'll just turn off the fuel production for a little bit. These, for example, see, look, 80, not a problem. Not a problem. Alright. Let's have Brilla working on that. Jade, if you could work on that as well. Since you are... Well, you two are my Imperial characters. Imperium characters. Imperial or Imperium? I suppose, yeah, one is technically from the Mechanicus, the other one is the Custodes, so... Yeah, I don't have to worry about this being too dark and dingy, because like I say, this is a storage area, so... Let's go... Yeah, that's where it is to go. There we go. I was wondering why that was there. There you go. Thank you, machine type. Oh, yeah, because I'm cutting the power off. So what will... There we go. Let's have let's have it run across there. That should give some power to it. Yep. Go. Nice. The power's coming back. And there you go. Power's coming back on that side as well. Yay. You know what I think I'll do? I am going to build... Yeah, let's build a couple of lamps there. So I need to save some room for when I get to the nuclear reactor, because those bad boys produce a lot of power. But at the same time, they need uranium, and I kind of need uranium for the more powerful tanks in this. So I've got to decide: do I go for using the uranium for the vehicles, or using it for the power? I think at the moment the power levels are pretty good. Question mark. And stable, but yeah, I've got to be careful. So there we go, boom. Right. Okay. So, yep. So at the moment, I don't think we can make bikes yet. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that's... Yeah, it works very similar to this, except it is basically... Yeah, you can see chem fuel, chem tracks, jet engines. It's basically various combinations of these, like vehicle cannon. The Lehman Russ might need 5 of those or something like that, or 2 engines because it's such a big vehicle and all that stuff. So it's basically various different combinations of these goes towards making it. So it's quite simplistic, but at the same time it does allow for small little vehicles like little bikes, which might just be, say, an engine and a wheel, or all the way up to the big chunky boys. So once we get the research for the Rhino, I will start building a Rhino. Yeah. Yeah. So these things also as well help to basically these benches. So yeah, works to be effective. So technically, it's technically it's outdoors. So I think what I'll do is I will have these. Let's close these doors up. There we go. And let's also make sure that I have actually put the roof on this. Yeah, it could be because the door's open that it's technically thinking it's. Yeah, it could be because the door's open. Right. So let's actually put a copy of. No. Let's actually just. You know what? No. Let's. There you go. If I do this, it's symmetrical overall rather than the. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with something being wonky if it's balanced out by something on the other side, like here. You know, it's not in the middle, but it's balanced out there. So again, you still have that symmetry down the middle of the building complex rather than the room. I can live with that. Right. So the workbench is. Temporarily, I'm just going to put cannon there. I'm just going to suspend, so it's not telling me there's an empty workbench. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we need to get some research done. How's the ball going? Okay. Well, Jade's sleeping. Yeah. So yeah. You got these are working. No, you're going now. Okay, bye bye. Now these crafting bots will basically just keep working on doing this smelting here. Which, if you look here, I have 15,000 steel in just that one crate. 20,000 in that crate. Now these are the steel shrooms, not the steel itself. So it's still the steel shrooms. However, I think convert down into from shrooms. Yeah, for every 16 shrooms, I get 1 unit of steel. So basically divided by 16, and that's how much I've got. So I've got 1,000 units of steel there. Bit underneath that there, bit underneath there. Same for the steel, same for the gold. Speaking of the gold, let's have that hauled urgently. It's just no storage space, I know, but gold fern leaves. Boom, there we go. You see, I've got 2 steel farms, 2 silver farms, gold, steel, uranium. That's what I needed to do. Okay, I might convert one of the steel farms into a uranium farm. So then that can help to build up a surplus for the reactor and the other. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do it right now. You know what? Yeah, let's convert this one. That way, by the time I need it, it'll be all sorted. So get me switched over to uranium. Like growing uranium plants. Only in games can you do stuff like that. Okay. Zane's doing some research, which is helping to do everything else. It's great. This is really sort of... okay, yeah. So it's no longer it's no longer classed as it's no longer classed as being outdoors because the garage is there. Okay, so what I might do then? Okay, what I will probably do is then. Now I think about it, I am going to put some doors here, so then this bit will be classified as indoors. Let's put in what's that? An Imperialized. Was that an open door? Yeah, let's put a oh, I'll come to that in a second. Let's just pause for the moment. Pause for a moment. Right, okay. I need to put in some. Is it structure? Press auto door. Yeah, so let's put auto doors there. There you go. So they can do their stuff, And they can come in here, everything else like that as well. And then, oh, yeah, you know what? That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I should, I don't know, wall off this bit as well, so that people can go in and out. And this bit will be more sort of self-contained then. Yeah, that's fine. But it still gives me some space for like a couple of storage containers, like here or there or there or whatever. Okay, let's just move these actually to, yeah, let's move those to there. There we go. Whilst I will be building a rhino, I do want to have big tanks as well, for obvious reasons. Oh, what's this? The mindless prisoner. Oh, great. Oh, quite cancel that. Oh, interesting. Okay, right. Mechanoid components. Gene pack hyper fertile. Skill trainer social. Okay, we need to keep the prisoner for 22 days until the scandal passed. Suffering from paralytic abasia must be kept in bed. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with. No. Mind your butt. Mind your butt, please. Thank you. All right. So let's go to them. Right. Who's nearby? Who is nearby? Who's the nearest person? Brilla, you're nearby. Could you capture them, please? Thank you. Transport pods. Oh yeah, they have to be kept alive first of all, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, and she just picks her up. Not a problem. Brings her all the way over to here. I've got the stunners, the stun things as well. So if they do try anything, I'll just like activate, zzz, and then their genes may or may not be sampled. So, hello. You're not being very cute. There you go. Right, have I got a wall? Have I got a warden? You know what? Let's put Brilla on. She's on warden, so we've actually got someone now. So let's crank her up to 1. Because she's a custodes, no one's going to mess with her. If it tries anything, boom. There we go. Alright. Melee fencing. Good for you. What was all that for? You sort of... Is that like a head? Was that a sneeze or something? Yep, this guy's working on the garage door. So I'm just thinking of something. Because I've got the props things now, I can put like bay 1, bay 2, bay... Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of thing. Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, I'm sticking to the plan of Boom Run has become tame. No. So it's no. I can't. Again, I don't want to sterilise you or anything. It's just like I know you've been friendly, but we can't have you in the colony right now. So go on, be free. Be free, my little ratty fellow. Be free. And not you. I mean, you're technically my boss, so. Oh, that's worked out quite well. Okay. Yeah, I need to have somebody working on archaeology. Who can I have working on archaeology? Where's Jade? Where's Jade? You know what? Let's put Jade on 3 for archaeology. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, I need to actually have a bill for archaeology. Right, okay. So let's select bill. Let's go for 10. See what happens with that. Details. Any worker. Oh, I can actually assign it that way. That's good to know. Oh, that way as well. Ingredient ranges. Let's set it to... Oh, that's good. I can restrict it to a certain... Oh, that's very good. I didn't even realise I could do that. Alright, let's, I know. Let's set it to 20. That's... Madam. I should set it to 15. That should do it. There we go. Alright, let's see if this works. Actually, you know what? Let's try something. Let's try to see if they actually do grab it from here. If they do, that's brilliant. And I've learnt something today. Makes me think, if I've learnt something, what if I've just forgotten? It's like, what's been pushed out the brain? There's always that sort of slight concern when you learn something new, especially when you get older. There is that. Wait a minute, I've just learned something new. Yay! What did I just forget? You don't know because you forgot. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I have to put like another sort of like staff entrance here. I think might be a good idea. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to make it a auto door, I think. You know what? Let's go with an auto door. There we go. So they don't have to keep going all the way around. They can just come in and do that. And then, you know what? I'm actually going to move a copy of that there. Oh, traits moved. Oh, good. So let's just see if... Yeah, she did. She grabbed it from here. Oh, that's great. Okay, now let's just see. Will it be put back in here? That's the question. Okay. Oh, she does grab it from there, which is good. Okay, let's keep watching to make sure she's doing it. Yep. A lot of time they find this bump from it. Like there. A tinted glass eye. Interesting. Oh! Though it could suit a museum, it also seems to grant some slight and arcane sensitivity despite its lack of machinery or technology. I was thinking, why is she going to take it over here? But that's because it's bionic, so she's taking it to where the bionics go. Okay, that's all I need to know. That's good. That's well, not all I need to know, but you know what I mean. That is yeah, we need to have that door there. We need to have that. So, where you go with this, Jade? Where you going? Where are you putting this? Are you putting this in the Oh, gosh, yeah, it would come under medical, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, that actually makes sense. Yeah. Alright, so we need to have, I think we need to have some double doors here. We'll keep these ones open so they can go back and up. But let's have some double doors. Mechanicus auto door. No, I don't want. No, I want double doors. Double doors. Double doors. Yes, double doors. Structures or furniture. Auto door. No, I need double auto door. There you go, double auto door. I know I see him somewhere. Here we go. Yes, this will be all plinth. That's it. I need to put. So, do we have any plinths? PL. What they can't do is it be under storage? Because there's a very specific thing for archaeology plinths. Is this it? Storage? Let's just put one there for the moment. Check that. Display case. There we go. Yes. L's archaeology. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Right, so I'll just. You know what? Let's make a couple there. So we have them 2 from there. 1 from there. And we'll put 1 there for now. So it's, and I'll as time goes on again, I will just put more and more in. This is just like a tester, like with this, to sort of see if it worked, and it did. But obviously, I'll put more decorations in. Actually, just thinking about it now that it's fresh on my head. Furniture, props. So what would this come up? Because obviously, I've got dining here, which is going to be for here. But it's like, what would be here? So we've got plants. No, I don't want plants. Like medieval. No. Floors. Oh, Zen sand thing. No, I don't want that. I know, Cap. I know. Stuff for the labs, parks, ship parts, vehicles, effects. Yeah, we have like fake fires. Oh, this is really freaking cool. I really should have. Intrinsically laggy, using moderation. Yeah. So a lot of these ones are because they're animated. So it's like, yeah, I probably won't use those ones. It's urban ones. Yeah, there's basic decorations like borders, decals. Yeah. Cell. Yep. Yes. Okay. So. Yeah. What's Jade doing? Slowly going towards work. Yes, Boom Rat Run has been returned to the wild. Yes. Be free, my ratty friend. Be free. So I'm trying to say was a. Oh yeah. You see here, I put some ATMs here. I suppose I could put down here as well. Ooh. Oh, some visitors. To obviously, make sure I speak to like the big traders and stuff as well. But again, oh, Lonergan, you're okay. We've got a child who's working on archaeology. Good for them. I mean, they're not going particularly fast, but at least they're doing something. Good for them. I'm not expecting to find much, but you never know. Jake's meditating. Those rooms are really good. I can't deny that. Dartboard, little TV. Wow, no room for the steel mushrooms. All right, steel shrooms. There we go. Why does one doing that? I do not know. Oh, growth moment from Princess. Oh, yeah, it turns out Princess is a boy. But you know what? We're not judging. Okay, so when kids grow up at certain stages, you get to, influence their skills, traits, personalities, and things like that. Now, obviously, if you use the growth accelerator, yes, you get a fully grown adult a lot quicker, but you do not get these events because they're basically sort of put into accelerator, boom, they pop out higher. Think like 7 of 9 in Voyager. She was taken as a kid, put in a maturation chamber, came out older as a Borg. Right. So, okay, we have got right, let's see. I was trying to let's see. Crafting's a good one. Social's a good one. Crafting's a good one. And I try and if they have them, I try and do at least one combat orientated one as well. But they don't seem to have access to that. I could save and do a reload, but let's go with. Well, they seem to be pretty naturally good at intellectual. So let's make them intellectual. Now I get to select a trait. Optimist. Permanent mood buff, couch potato, lazy git, gentle, which means he's less likely to insult others, but he will sometimes cheer up others. So, you know what? I'm thinking we're going to make him gentle because we haven't got any. They haven't got. I mean, they've got some combat abilities, but they're not combat focused. They're social, they're crafting, they're intellectual. So yeah, let's give them gentle as the trait. Boom, there we go. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's pop this. Let's pop this. Unfinished component. Let's put that down in the corner there, so it's out the way. Will you stop headbanging my... I know you want attention, but stop headbanging my hand. Okay, I can't do stuff. It's just the person who is now giving her head rubs. Like who's trained who? I know, love you too. Leave my hand alone, please. Alright. So, hypothetically, once these are built, I can then take stuff from here, the storage, and move it onto these. Now, a lot of the time it would just be just like nonsense stuff. But if you set up a museum, you better have like a museum meeting point and have people look around going, oh yes, yeah. So I could probably make an art studio as well. That might be a good idea, actually. That might actually be a good idea, having to set up an art studio. So we can start making sculptures and things like that. Where would I put that though? Actually, I need to sort out that doors well, that's annoying. I am on the floor. There we go. Also, need to put some lights in here, I think. Yeah, I need to put some lights in here. So let's put some. Where they gone? Where they gone? No. Let's put. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I just got told off then. I don't know why. There you go. I literally just got told off. I don't know what this is. Let's put one there. And one there. There we go. I know. Yeah, it's because I stopped giving you head rubs, wasn't it? That's why I got told off. So yeah, where can I have an art studio? I mean, I don't know, maybe have the art studio just like in the middle of the museum, sort of thing. Like make it like a working museum. I think that's what the term is. I know. Right. Okay. Let's see him. You know what? Let's have Jay doing some research. because she's like 20 intellectual, and it's kind of what I started her off with. We can't because Doziv and Zane is doing research. All right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, can you imagine like one, maybe two characters doing like all the research, all the crafting, everything else as well, all the other stuff. You can see that's how I leveled her up so much. But that was before I got the drones, so it's one of the reasons why she has. I know, but I'm going to do. You're getting very fidgety, madam. What's going on? Why are you being so fidgety? All right. You know what? No. I've just thought of a new one. So New Vegas Rhino. There we go. That may confuse people. It's like we're working on getting a rhino, the vehicle, not the animal. Although mounted battle rhinos, that would be pretty dope. Mounted battle rhinos, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you looking at me like that for? Right. Okay. So if I remember right, the way these things work is you select, like with the thing, you actually select it from what's available first. So look at the, what's it? Is it under vehicles? Yeah, it'll put up under vehicles. I'll wait till that's done. See how much quicker this has all gone now. Now that we've oh, why is this all? Oh, I didn't install any concrete there. That's why. I was wondering why that was all going all shitty. Yeah, that's why it was going all shitty. Apart from that one, I can solve it. But the rest of them, that's a fair amount of fuel. 4,500 in each block. Yeah, that'll I might be able to see if I can find bigger storage modules for that. Oops, if I don't pause. Oh, so there you go. So storage unit setting. I say watchable. Define cells from which visitors may watch the building. So basically it's like, yes. Watch cell providers, different ways of specifying how cells are determined to watch. Default is all directly. Yeah, that makes perfect sense now. You can stand either side, everyone have a look at it. And you know what actually I'm going to do? I am going to give some light in this place as well. There we go. Yeah, lots of light. Lots and lots of light. Let there be light. The drones just have to climb all over the... Oop, there we go. I might... I need to put some power there first of all. Again, I keep forgetting the power cables. Oh, that's why, because it's right up against... Oh, I can't build there. Right, okay. That's interesting to know. Can't build anywhere past there. Trade ship is passing nearby. A robot trader. Alright, this should be good. This should be good. Right, okay. Jade, you are my most social. So let's go and speak to the... sorry for waking you up, but we need your skills. This is why we brought you here. Little trader. Yep. Caravan from Shadow Empire's leaving. I mean, it might actually be worth me seeing if I can get Jay to make books like level. Oh no, that'll take ages to write though. To help train others. Right, here we go. Right. Okay, so got The station comes equipped with the special. Oh, so I can actually just buy these ones, right? Although I haven't said I've only got 4,000 silver, so I'm keeping the isolinear processor. Compact weaponry. Aerial blade talon. I don't need that right now. No. Oops. Fluffing my idea. I know these all like tier 1s are going for 1,000. You know what? I am going to. Yeah, sorry, Jade. I apologise for waking you, but there was nothing there. Okay. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Remember, that's as far as I can build. Yeah, that's as. Arctic's sitting at the desk acting like the receptionist. Oh, I didn't realise that could happen. They were sitting at the desk using it like as a receptionist. Oh, that's brilliant. Did not intend for that to happen. I was going to put like one of the droids or mechs there or something, but oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's made me happy. A warmonger's used on medpod. Lovely. Didn't want that, but yes, the learnatorium has to be rebuilt. I know that. And a lot of this stuff that's in here is probably going to move up to the hotel complex. But yeah, actually that does make perfect sense. If I move the recreational stuff up to the hotel, and then this whole section can become, like I say, the learnatorium, school, uni, college, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is coming on nicely. I'm not going to build these until I need them. It's nice to know roughly how long I can work on that. Come on. Actually, Brilla, what's your intellect? What's... Oh. Actually, Brilla, can you... Oh, does she have the works? Research ring? She does. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we were so close to getting the bikes done. Yes. There is a thing that they have, I think it's called the cogitator, which is one of the things that provides like a passive research income. It's really slow, but it's passive. So even if nobody is researching, you just get like a basic like one research point every like 10 seconds or something like that, or 20 seconds. I can't remember the exact value, but it's slow, but it's as long as there's power going to it, you can keep doing it again. So even if no one is doing any research, you will still get tick, tick, tick of research points coming through. But if it's the one I think it is, I need somebody to be volunteered to donate their brain. So what I did on my other save was there was one character who was basically a pyromaniac and kept attacking the other colonists and things like that. So it's just like, oh, congratulations, you volunteered for the cogitation program. The what? This way? Well, he's now serving as basically a servitor. Right, here we go. Oh, light alpha mech. You know what? Let's just queue that up because that only takes up to 100. Like specialised worker mechs that can do work types from other mods as well as like the attack mode. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I mean, it's only 100, so yeah, just leave it there. Okay. So, let's just check something on the vehicles. Okay, so it's not that, so it will come with the commander. This is probably there's no way it goes. Oh, here you go. Your Starter's bike and the Astra Militarum bike. Oh, you can kind of see there what it requires. It requires one block unit. It requires one of the 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 of the various components. I could have like a couple of little bikes here, which is great if you just want to send like one person somewhere, like not in a drop pod or something like that, or just like to zoom around like certain things, like because obviously certain vehicles can be transported on other vehicles if they have the right size. I'm not gonna do that now. I don't want to build myself a Rhino. I'm gonna see. I can't remember. I think it's about the same size as this. I think. Maybe a little bit wider. In terms of length, I think it's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think in terms of width, I think it's 3, whereas this is 2. So yeah, this is why I'm saving this space here. So obviously, I need to have somewhere to recharge the mechs as well. Okay. Because their recharge packs make pollution, unfortunately, because they're not strictly speaking just purely mechanical. They have like radioactive isotopes and other gubbins, which means that they're what they need to recharge, they need to dispose of. And if you're not careful, it can create toxic waste. So I need to have somewhere there, and I think maybe down here. We'll make a nice little spot. Like maybe, there you go. Excellent. Light alpha mechs. Light specialized worker mechs that can do work types of other mods as well as light attack mechanoids. Yeah. So I think maybe like in here, or I don't know, maybe like over here somewhere. Somewhere where it's like, it doesn't matter if there's too much toxins, but obviously I don't want it to spread too far out, because then obviously it will start affecting everyone and it'll start killing off people, plants, animals, and as you would expect, it's toxin. But you can have like recycling bits which will reduce it and things like that. It doesn't do it completely, but it does allow you to convert it to a less harmful material, and then you can then stick it in the corner of shame. Right, Jay, what are you doing? You are going over here. Right, let's actually take you off of the plant stuff for the moment. So we've got enough people working on plants, so yeah, let's take you off of that. You're on construct, you're on there. Yeah, we want you on research. So let's crank up your research to 1. There we go. So those are your priorities. That way you can sort of manage your own time as long as the work priorities get done. So what is your current ink smelting metal from plants? Yeah, that's fine. Actually, no, I don't want you smelting, do I? No. Is it smithing? Yeah, unfortunately, if I wanted to smelt stuff, I also have to do it on that as well. So, okay, so I kind of both, right? Actually, let's put you on. You've got hoarding there. You know what? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, I'll try and decide where to put like the art studio. That would be perfect to go here, I think. It's part of it. So this will be like the educational section. This will be like where the art and sculptures and like the writing desks and things like that will go. Yeah, that'll work. But obviously, I need to move. Actually, you know what? I can just. I don't want to get rid of it because it's been. We've got a Dungeons and Randalls. It says Randy's there, but it means something different in the UK. But yeah, I want to. At the same time, keeping it relatively central might. You know what? Yeah, I'll look. I'll think about it. It's not a high priority. It's doing its job. So I can hear you. What was that? What was that noise? Right. Oh, okay. Yes, I have been reminded of what the time is, so I'm actually going to end things now. Thank you, Fuzzball, for reminding me. Thank you. You shall have the kitty juice tomorrow. I don't like saying the M word in front of her because otherwise she thinks she's going to get some. But it is a version of something that comes from a cow. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, let's save that. And yeah, be back with this tomorrow. And again, as I say, I'm going to be playing Rimworld until pretty much I get bored with it, or we manage to launch off the planet, or there's just a catastrophe and I just get frustrated, or I just decide, like in No Man's Sky, I'll put it on pause for a little bit, and then we'll play something else. But for now, I'm going to say goodnight because somebody's getting very grumpy. So good night. If she lets me push the button on the Elgato.